What's going on, everybody? It's Gore here from Bandits Hideout. Probably saw me do that green-blue deck profile on that Zergy aggro breach deck to just take them opponents out. I got something special here for you today. This is going to actually be Desmonius's blue-white control deck. This thing's full of blockers. This thing's full of interaction. It's strictly a beta deck, too. These are all cards only from beta. There's not a proxy in here. He's wanting to keep this one pretty authentic, not make any adjustments or changes to the new cards until BO1 comes out. So I'm going to debut this here for you guys today, talk about it, what it does, how it operates, what it thrives at, and what it loses to, because unfortunately every deck's got a weakness. So starting off, there's only 4 level 1 units in the deck, only 4 level 1 cards in the deck, and those are going to be the Demi Trainers. These are just 1/1 blockers. These things just chump block. As you guys remember from the green-blue deck, Breach murks these things. But in mirror matches or some of the red decks or other blue-whites, these are really great at chump blocking those bigger Launcher, Ale, and Perfect Strike Gundams. Next up, we've got 3 Strike Daggers coming into play. These are just vanilla level 2 resource 3/2s. These just have good stats. They help trade out against those 3 toughness level 2 and level 3 units. They're just trade pieces. They can be piloted. They get buffed. It's just good value. 3 power is right where you want to be for a lot of these cards. Following up with that, we've got 2 gun tanks in the deck. These are just really great at pinging those 1/1s. The 3/1 tokens, the 1/1 tokens that get made off of the white base. This is what these things knock out. If you take a invaluable trade and things are left with 1 HP, this pops them off. Just got to be rested, but that's usually what happens in these matches. Things are swinging, things are blocking, everything's resting. With that, we are playing 2 Hawk of Endymions. These are main action commands. They are a +1/+0 pilot if need be, but this is primarily just to time walk your opponent. We want to put those units that are 3 or less HP back in the hand. And these are going to be your unrested ones that you're really trying to do. You're trying to bounce those Zaku's. You're trying to bounce those Garibalds. You're trying to bounce anything that they just played to try and get some tempo, and you're telling them no. Then we're going to move into our draw engine. We've got 2 Overflowing Affections in this deck. We're drawing 2. We're discarding 1. We care about command cards being in our yard or our trash because of the Michaelis that you're going to be seeing here shortly. Being able to draw 2 cards for 1 resource, by the way, kind of busted. Next up, we have 4 Garibaldes. These are 4/2s. These things bounce things with 1 HP. This card's nuts. Anytime I want to make a 1/1 token, it goes away. Anytime that they want to play a ball, just put it back in the hand. You're trying to time walk and outvalue your opponent with these. And these trade up so well. Those level 4 units that have 4 toughness, this trades with them. This does a good job at killing them. Stupidly good value out of this card. I just talked about these a minute ago. These are your Michaelises. Michaelis, however you'd like to announce it. 4 more command cards in your trash, in your graveyard. This thing's get a +1/+1. So now you have a 2 resource 4/4 because of your discard outlets that you're playing. And these come out as a 3/3. This is a 2 resource 3/3 at level 3. This card ends up grinding out some incredible value. It goes to a 4/4, then you put a +1/+2 on it. Now you're sitting there with a 5/6, and this thing is just beating face away. Moving on to some bases here. In white-blue, we have blocker cards. We love our Archangels. Archangels are really great because not only do you get to put a shield into your hand, you get to pay 2 resources. You get to unrest any of your units with blockers. So you're allowed to swing, pay 2 once per turn, unrest it. The blocker's active on your opponent's turn. It is ready to rock and roll. Following up with these 2 white bases, best blue base in my opinion. This makes tokens for you. This gives you power. It's a 5 health base, just like the Archangel. Most of the bases you're going to see are 5 health. I think side 7 is the only playable one that's not at 5 health, if I can remember correctly. But we know what this one does. We pay 2 resources. We make a 1/1, a 2/2, or a 3/3, and we are just vibing. In this deck where we're worried about tempo and control, getting those extra units whenever we run out of gas is going to help us. The pilot situation. We are playing 1 Armor Array. We are playing 2 Soletta Mercuries. And of course, you guessed it, we are playing 3 Kira Yamatos. Kira Yamato is great because you get to choose units to get -2 AP whenever it swings. Soletta Mercury gets to unrest a resource whenever it swings. Armor Array just rests a 5 HP unit. We're not playing the Gundam in this list because we feel like it's more blocker centric. We want to just be able to do stuff on our opponent's turn and bully them out of the game. We want them to trade their units. We want to come out ahead and then just go for a 1-turn kill, popping the base and popping all the shields in 1 turn. That way they can't really clap back on us. But these are our pilot lineup. I'm going to move over to some command cards here in the level 4 bracket here. I've got 2 intercept orders. Again, we're on the control vibe here. Our job is to keep your units rested as much as possible and not let you swing. These are great because in response to declaring an attack, we can go ahead and rest up to 2 of your other units if they're 3 HP or lower. This going into the green-blue matchup is phenomenal because we're going to want to swing with our big wing first, or we're going to swing with our death scythe first, and in response they're going to rest our ball, they're going to rest our Zaku's. They're going to tell us, no, we don't get a chance to kill them this turn, and they get to fight back. This deck is on 2 Show of Resolve, so this is the other draw engines in the deck. This is just going to draw us 2 cards. Again, going second, this card feels really good because it is a turn 3 draw 2. As long as you have other creatures out on the battlefield, it feels good to get those extra cards in. Moving now to level 4 units. This is going to be where all the big hitters are with the pilots. I am on... or he's on rather, 1, 2, 3, and 4 Launcher Strike Gundams. These Launcher Strike Gundams are phenomenal value, 3 resources, level 4. So again, turn 3, 3/4 with blocker. Next turn, you give it +1, +2, +2, +1. These things become a powerhouse. They are there to trade out. They are there to wipe the board. So these cards right here, this is going to be what segues you into really, really, really drastically changing that tempo and start getting board state control. So I'm going to go ahead and move these on over here, and we're going to move to the beautiful level 5s. Again, these are all the beta cards too. So we got some nice, beautiful foils in here. If you get your hands on a beta box, you got chances of getting these in foil. You get chances at special LRs. You get all kinds of really nice stuff. But we're playing the big package here. We're not worried about the commands. We're worried about these big, beautiful Ale Strike Gundams. These things are 4/4s. When they're paired with a level 4 higher pilot, you can bounce a unit with 4 less HP. This is a huge, huge tempo swing. This basically says, I'm going to kill a unit, I'm going to bounce a unit, and then I'm going to unrest it and block a unit. This is a 3-for-1 switcheroo in the right hands and at the right time. Stupidly good value. When this happens, you are worried about what you've got rested and what you don't have rested, because it's going to go away. Whatever you've got, it's going to go away. This thing's going to chew through you like nobody's business. And to partner with that, we're on 1, 2, 3, 4 of these beautiful Perfect Strike Gundams. These are also blockers, and on deploy, your enter the battlefield effects for these bad boys. You are literally just going to choose an enemy with 1 HP and you're going to put it back in its hand. It's a 4/4 Garibaldi with an Earth Alliance trait, so it can be hasted. It's stupid good as well. You've got big butts on all of these, and you've got good damage. These things, when they start dropping, it's going to hurt. You better hope that you've got enough gas to fight through these, because at least 1, if not 2 of these are going to start coming down every turn. To round out this wonderful 50 card deck, I've got 2 command cards with burst at level 5. I'm sure you know exactly what they are. They're the Witch and the Bride. Witch and the Bride here. Choose 1 enemy unit, 5 or less HP, put it back in the hand. Burst, activate the card's main. You literally get to do this after they pop a shield, and you just completely botch their tempo. Whatever plan they had to try and take you out, it doesn't happen. So once they get through your blockers, and they have more swings, you get to continue to tell them no, and it is just a good card. This is in your hand. You can do this in response to an attack as well. For 2 resources, say no. This deck is literally just say no. It's good. It's strong. 2v2s? We didn't even get into that. We didn't even get into Battle Royale. Imagine playing a deck like this in a 4-player free-for-all, and you get to choose what lives, and you get to choose what dies when your opponents are swinging. You get to say no. That's the whole premise. 2v2s? Pair this with that green-blue deck. You got one opponent that's there just to bash their face in, and this deck here to protect all their units. Delicious. GCG here. Bandits Hideout. 6:30 p.m. Saturday, Sunday. We're doing 1v1s. We're doing 2v2s. Once this product launches, we're going full swing. We're trying to be the Southern Illinois, Greater St. Louis area hub for this game, getting people in here, slinging some mechs, throwing down some pilots. We look forward to seeing you guys here. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be doing more deck profiles. If we can get to the points where we're doing gameplay videos, you know what's coming to the channel. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. We look forward to seeing you soon.
We're playing cards of steel, summon destiny.